I'm in the middle of mass producing for a trade because the crafty crew, people who are in the crafty crew, we do a monthly trade and I'm assembling a whole bunch of exactly the same card. Reason I'm coming on with this little video is just to talk about adhesives. You want the right adhesive for the right job. I'm using the lines on my grid paper here to make sure that these little pieces of paper are all lined up, and I can't think very well and talk at the same time. So I have to get this lined up and then I can come back and finish talking. So, right adhesive for the right material. I find that I like something like the little tape runners that fit in your hand. Stampin'Up used to sell a different one. Now we sell Stamp and Seal. There's a little bit of muscle memory that goes into changing adhesives and using something new, but I like it. I like having the quick, easy control of having it in my hand. And I just put adhesive on the back of there because, see, I told you I can't think and talk at the same time. So, right adhesive for the right thing. These are all going to go flat, even though it's going on this piece of paper, which has some lumps and dimensions to it because I texture embossed it. But this adhesive is strong enough, and when I lay it down here, it will work just fine to hold it on. Now, next thing that I'm going to adhere is I've got this little punched dragonfly that's going to go on a vellum strip, and I want his wings to be kind of free, so he looks a little bit like he's in motion. So I'm going to just lay my thumbs on either side of his body there and give a little bit of upward angle to them. And now I need something small that's going to hold him up off of the paper. So, right adhesive. Dimensionals are an adhesive and they raise things up, but these are kind of big. I could cut it and use it, but I have the right adhesive for the right job. Stampin' Up! Also makes these mini adhesives or mini dimensionals. So I'm just going to go in and put two of these little ones on here. And let me take the release papers off so we can talk about the next adhesive, because I've got 4 different adhesives I'm going to talk to you about. There is a 5th one. I just didn't happen to use it on this project. So I want him up and out of the way a little bit off to the side because I'm going to come back and add 6 adhesives. Anyway, I got another one to tell you about. So for this vellum, adhesive shows through the vellum. So I'm going to put some liquid glue on, and I'm going to use this one just right behind his wings so that you won't see it through that translucent paper. And vellum is a good adhesive. Actually, a lot of things work on the vellum, but the liquid glue is a good adhesive to use on there. So I have dimensionals and the tape runner and the liquid glue so far on this project. Actually, I have one more that I'm not even using as an adhesive. This is Stampin' Up's fine tip glue pen. And I don't know if you can see how the body is all shiny on my dragonfly. And if I hold it this way, you might be able to see the dimension. I just went in with my fine tip glue pen last night because it had to dry and went over his body with this. And now it gives it kind of a, I don't know, that look that you associate with an insect's body. Okay, the right adhesive for the right job. So let's go ahead and put this on my paper. And then we will talk about one more quick adhesive. All right, to finish off this card, I'm going to add a little bit of rhinestone bling, but I also have a ribbon that I want to attach, and it's just a bow. It's not a ribbon that's tied around anything. It's just a bow. Liquid glue might work for this. Definitely not my tape runner. The fine tip glue pen would not work on that. I mean, it would hold it, but it would take forever to dry. So I'm going to come in and use and I could use the dimensionals, but that would raise it up too high. So I'm going to use a glue dot, which I think, yeah, you can see that shiny glue dot on the paper. And I'm just going to pull that off. And then you're going to see a little problem that I'm going to fix. Actually, it's not too big of a problem. I wanted to be able to have those legs of the bow, the strings that are hanging down, I wanted to kind of control where they went. So I can come back with a pokey tool and I can pick up that glue dot and I can come in and set it underneath my ribbon. And then that will hold my ribbon exactly where I want it to be on the paper. And then I can use that same pokey tool, put on my rhinestones. By setting it on the tip of the pokey tool, now I can just control exactly where it goes. All right, so glue dots, dimensionals and mini dimensionals, the liquid glue, and I like how fast and quick and easy my double-sided tape runner is. And the fine tip glue pen is a glue, but it also does this cool thing. If you found this video had useful information about adhesives, then please go ahead and give me a thumbs up and let me know that you liked it. If you've got a friend who you think might be interested in this information or find it useful, then please go ahead and share this video or tag them. Thanks, and we will talk with you next time. Bye.